What is going on, everybody? What is going on, the Catch fam? Hope everyone is having a phenomenal Tuesday. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. Excited as ever to be here. You guys already know what time it is, man. Another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft with you guys, with the Catch family. Gonna have a blast tonight. Going to put together a great draft with the Catch fam. Gonna be a blast. Gonna talk some fantasy football. Gonna have some fun. You guys know what to do, man. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, everybody. Hit that like button. And, of course, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Come join the Catch fam on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Getting closer and closer every day to that 1 year goal. So, you guys were ruthless with tonight's mock draft. You guys filled this up way before the stream started. So, don't have any room for anyone to join tonight like we did earlier in the week, but nonetheless, I am super stoked to get this going with you guys. Thank you guys so much for getting this put together on Discord. Per usual, I'm going to go ahead and randomize today's draft. There you guys go. There's your draft order for tonight. So I'm going to give everyone a couple minutes to pop in here. Let me know when you guys are here, when you're good to go. And we'll try and kick off between 11:05 and 11:10 at the latest. I know most of you guys have already hit me up on Discord and see a good amount of green dots in here and everything. So we should be good to go. And I am pumped as ever to be here with you guys. So let me know how everyone's doing, man. Let me know what's going on. I will have tomorrow night's mock draft link up tonight. Tomorrow night, Steven will be drafting with us. We'll be drafting a little bit earlier, probably 8:30 or 9 p.m. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. So, of course, even if you guys don't join tomorrow's mock draft, make sure you guys come and hang out because our Wednesday night mock draft with Steven is always an absolute blast and one of our best mock drafts of the week. It's been a crazy week already. This is our third mock draft full of subscribers purely. We'll have another one tomorrow, another one Thursday. I'm thinking Friday and Saturday we'll run some Underdog drafts, which of course you guys can join me in those as well. So it's been a crazy week, and it's been a ton of fun. I do apologize. I was supposed to have a video dropping this morning, and I ended up not having time to do it last night. The baby woke up a little bit early, like an hour and a half early, and it just threw everything off for me. Didn't have time to get it put together, but I'm trying to have an upload every weekday for the month of June. So this week I'll just have an upload on Saturdays instead of today. So no worries at all. And shout out to my baby girl for waking up early and eating a bottle. She's something else. So all right, let's see here. Derek's in the building. What's up, bro? What it do, Doc? What it do? Slade, what's up, bro? Appreciate you guys being here. What's going on? Slade's happy with pick 12. Ooh, pick 12 is OP, bro. Derek, what up, bro? What up? Andrea, hello. What's going on, Andrea? Appreciate you being here. What's up? What's up? Little bunny hop, just getting home from work. What up, Catch fam? What's up, bro? Yo, how was work, man? How'd it go? Pray, John, should I mix two pre-workouts together? Probably not necessary to do a full scoop of each, but you can mix pre-workouts together. Yeah, maybe half a scoop of each. Probably be a better route, though. All right, I'm going to hit everyone up on Discord who has not hopped in yet. Make sure they know we are good to go. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys are good to go. Jerry hit us up. He is not in the chat yet, but is good to go. So we got Jerry here. Mr. Sarcastic's here. Just hopped in, so I'll leave him off. Let's get Justin and T. Mills. Let them know that we are rolling. I don't think I've seen Albert, excuse me, or Emil quite yet. So I'll give all of them a heads up, and then we'll try and get going by 11:05. All right. Send this out real quick. There we go. All right. Let's see. I got some pre-workout and Total War. Wondering what I should do. I mean, you could use those separately, or do half a scoop of each. Probably don't need to do anything else. Gonna be pretty strong if you do a scoop of each. Let's see. All right, Derek's good to go. Couldn't wait to draft tonight. Yeah, I could not wait either, my dude. Funny how it worked with smooth. Night janitor at one of the Penn State campuses. Nice. No students are for summer, so job's super chill. Let's go. Nice, nice. Total War is more caffeine, but Lit has more of the other supplements. Yeah, half of each would actually probably be a pretty good mix. Total War a little bit better for cognitive focus, like a leg workout or cardio. But it can be good for just about anything. But Lit's definitely got more of that citrulline and creatine, things like that, which will help you push through your workout. So I'm for Presidents in the building. What up, what up, what up? Excited to have you here. What's going on? Meal's here. Sorry to set you up on Discord email. Or Emil, sorry, not email. But it's good to see you. What's going on? What's up, Catch fam? Let's try and get as many likes on tonight's stream as possible. Appreciate you guys being here. And of course, if you're new to the channel, you're tuning in, hit that subscribe button. Come join the Catch fam, and we'll try and get you in on our next mock draft. We'll have one tomorrow night and Thursday night. We'd love to see some new faces in some of our mock drafts as we approach the summertime, as we approach the regular 2022 football season and the fantasy football season. Talks, wasn't sure I'd be here, so I didn't join the mock, but I'll hang around. What's up, baby? What's going on, man? How are you, Talks Alt? Good to see you. Pray I could just do 1.5 scoop of Lit. You could. I used to do a heap and scoop of it. Heap and scoop does the trick. All right, so I've seen almost everyone in here, so we'll kick off at 11:05 sharp, and then if anyone misses the first, second round, we'll just let it auto pick, and those users can just come in, and you guys know the drill. Usually give you an auto pick or two, and then we let you control your team. If you come in late, it's no worries at all. Happens. Mr. Sarcastic, what up, John? What's up, bro? What's up, what's up? Appreciate you guys being here, man. Catch fam. Feel like we're back in full force. You know, we had a little bit of a break in the fantasy off season, and you know, still might be the regular NFL season, but we're back at it, right? So I feel like these subscriber mock drafts is exactly what I wanted. You know, obviously we've done a subscriber mock draft every Wednesday, basically since the NFL season ended, but you know, just kicking off this month of June, heading into heavy fantasy content time right before the regular season starts, and really the true mock draft season starts, although we're basically in it here at the Catch. But this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted the community coming together each and every night, talking fantasy, hanging out, having fun, putting together some great drafts. So just excited to have you guys here. You guys have been coming out in full force, and just appreciate the support. Let's see. Because I wanted to get a pre-workout just for PRs, one for a daily driver. I would do the... Whew. I'd say Lit's probably better for PRs. I changed my account name so you stop calling me Talks Alt. Okay. Fair enough, Talks. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, guys. We'll kick off in 1 minute here. So get your keyboards ready. Get your mice ready. Get your phones ready. Whatever you need. We're kicking off, boys and girls. It's 11:05 p.m. We're hopping right into another live 2022 fantasy football mock draft with the Catch family. Let's get it going, baby. Draft is underway. All right, man. So I'm gonna try. You know, this whole week, my intention has been to switch up mock draft strategies, or just go in with no strategy and draft the best available players, and or just develop a strategy as the draft goes. For like the last 3 weeks before the current week we're in, I was conducting that bounce back method, going running back, receiver, running back, receiver, keeping an eye on the tight end tier that I'm comfortable drafting, maybe 2 tight end tiers, and same with 1 to 2 QB tiers, and selecting a tight end and QB when it felt right. And I really, really like that strategy. But we were just doing it almost every single mock, and I wanted to start to conduct some different strategies and just switch things up and give you guys some variety in terms of drafting. So tonight I'll go ahead and I'll keep messing around. We'll see what happens at pick 7. Last night I went wide receiver in the first round with JJ, and I think I was at pick 7 once again. All right, Justin, not quite here yet. We'll give him an auto pick, and wow, he must have had a queue going because he gets JJ at 4. So CMC goes at 1 to Mr. Sarcastic. CMC went number 1 overall last night as well. Was that to you, Mr. Sarcastic, last night? Who picked CMC first overall? And if it wasn't you, walk us through that decision. Walk us through, you know, what is going through your mind picking CMC #1 overall last night? The reason, was it you who picked him last night? I'm having a complete brain fart, but it was Tame. Oh, that's right, it was. Yeah, and he was saying, thank you, Slade. He was saying that, out of Derrick Henry, JT, and CMC, he believes those are the top 3 players, and he believes CMC has the highest ceiling, and that was his reason for going there. Now we've got CMC going #1 tonight as well, so it's just interesting. Interesting to get your guys' perspective on that. All right. Man, Najee Harris sitting here. Jamar Chase or Devontae Adams. Dalvin Cook as well. It's tough. Lots of good running backs. Lots of good running backs. Give me Mixon. Give me my boy Mixon. Yes, Jerry, thank you. I will meet the sounds right away. What's up, Jerry? What's up, bro? What up? Appreciate you being here. What's going on, broski? All right, let's see. He's going to pair C-Mac with Carr in the 2nd round. Potentially. All right. Give T-Mill some time. I'll let this go down. If he is not in at the exact moment, we'll give him auto pick, and we'll let him hop in here when he is ready. Mr. Sarcastic says, too much upside. I can't pass on him, especially when healthy. Was it Tox who made the point last night that if CMC is fully healthy and plays, 15 games this season, that at the end of the day, he's going to solidify himself as a top 2 fantasy pick for the next 5 years, no matter what happens? Could easily see it happening. Jerry says the new Top Gun was actually really good. I heard really good things about it, especially if you're a fan of the original. Yeah, I've heard really good things about it. I'm not a major fan of the original. Not really a fan at all. I mean, I don't dislike it. It's just not my taste. But, yeah, I've heard good things about it. All right, Ronald, what's up, bro? What's up, Ronald? Kind of an interesting pattern here. After the first 3 selections, we've seen receiver, running back, receiver, running back, receiver, running back, receiver, running back, receiver, running back. Emil broke it, taking 2 running backs. Okay, so in the first round, we had CMC, JT, Derrick Henry, JJ, Austin Eckler, Cooper Kupp, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, Najee Harris, Stephon Diggs, Dalvin Cook, Devontae Adams, DeAndre Swift, Fournette, and Kamara. All right, let's see. John, for tight ends, what's your outlook on Robert Tonyan this year? I like him as a late round value, but I wouldn't have high expectations. I do like him as a late round value, though. I do. Give me the Chubster, especially with, I think, some talk about this on Discord earlier. I think that Nick Chubb's stock might go up a little bit higher. Looking like Deshaun Watson's not in a good situation, guys. Looking like he might miss some time, and that the Browns may have to lean on the run game this year, which regardless, they may have been leaning on the run game regardless, either way. So, nonetheless, I mean, we've already been big fans of Nick Chubb and think he's been undervalued, all offseason long, but I'll go out and grab Nick Chubb all day long at 2.6. Yeah, in terms of Tonyan, I really liked Tonyan last offseason. He was one of my favorite tight ends to go out and target. And just a really disappointing year. Obviously, he was hurt, but even before he was hurt, it was just a disappointing year. It's so many red zone targets in 2021, so many touchdowns as well. But listen, where you can snag him is basically the end of your draft, and he's absolutely worth the selection, especially with Devontae Adams out of the picture. I mean, you look at 2020, I just misspoke, said so many touchdowns in 2021, it was 2020. 2020, 59 targets, 52 receptions, tight end 4 in PPR and standard, 11 touchdowns, 586 receiving yards. Just still fine by tight end means, but 11 touchdowns is really where he's getting that fantasy value. And then last season, obviously only played 8 games, played half the amount of games. His receiving yards weren't awful. Targets and receptions weren't awful in comparison, in terms of 8 games, but the touchdowns just weren't there. So, yeah, I mean, you can basically snag him in your draft for free. At the moment, that might change. I have seen his name starting to pop up more and more. And, Yeah, for that value, I think it's worth it. All right, let's see. Tanyan could be healthy week 1 or not playing until late in the season. I'd stay away from him for now. That's fair enough, too. It was a pretty serious injury. Slade, RBs are sliding John. Don't forget, I got you. T. Mills starting strong, says Jerry. His ACL re-up sounds like it's going well, though. Yeah, I forgot it was an ACL tear. It's not good. What's wrong with Watson? Yeah, I mean, Ronald basically suits up there. I mean, sums it up there. 66 allegations total, and the Texans apparently... I mean, it's just an awful situation. It's a mess. The Texans apparently were helping aid in everything Deshaun Watson was doing. So, it's not a good situation. It's just not. Pray John went to football. Weightlifting is not really anything to make me stronger, just making me sore. Well, sore is good. Sore is good. Ronald, haven't mentioned that I don't like Tanyan at all. He had a good stretch. Most athletes have a good stretch career. He is free for a reason. You get what you pay for. Sure. I think he's worth maybe taking a flyer on if he stays at the value that you're getting him at. But if you don't have the conviction there, that's fine. It happens. I get it. At this point, how many receiving options on the Packers are better than him, though? That's a good question. Christian Watson or Lazard, I guess. Apparently, Christian Watson's looking good, and what are they in now? Mandatory OTAs. Let me take a look here. 24 allegations. Talks says 66 would be insane. No, I think the update today is legitimately 66. Let me double check. I'm not exaggerating. Let me take a look very quickly. I don't want to misspeak for you guys. Hold on. I'm on the clock. Alright, hold on. I'm going to keep looking. I'm going to do something interesting here. I'm going to go T. Higgins. Alright, Watson met at least 66 women over a 17-month period, far more than previously known. He had help from the Houston Texans, including non-disclosure agreements and making appointments. So maybe not everyone's coming out with an allegation, but it's at least known now that the number is 66, which is really bad. Really, really bad. So, I don't know. It's just an ugly situation. The fact that the Texans were in on it to some degree is not looking good. Not looking good. So maybe not 66 allegations, but still. Of course, they knew an NFL team has way better investigators at the police departments. They know everything a player does. Sure. Yeah, apparently they help pay for certain things and for locations. And yeah, it's just a mess. It's a mess. Had the count at 24, 23, one new, but that's enough. Okay, yeah, sure. My bad, guys. Not 66 allegations, 24. But still. Was Watson really that good of a player? The Texans thought it was a good idea to fund his lifestyle. Yeah, I mean, Watson, probably the hottest thing since Mahomes and Allen, right? I mean, phenomenal at the position. And, hey, I think that most of these teams would be willing to aid a lifestyle, as long as it doesn't include drugs or alcohol or anything violent. Probably a lot we don't know about it goes on. I mean, you got to think there's a lot of money in the NFL. I don't know how much worse 66 would be once you pass 10. Yeah. And talk 66 massages. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Yeah, so sorry. I guess I misspoke there. But it's just a bad situation. It's just a bad situation overall. All right, here in the third round. 2 QBs. We got Allen and Mahomes off the board. Kyle Pitts goes at 3.1 as the third tight end taken tonight. George Kittle just dropped at 4.2 as the fourth tight end. Couple receivers here. We got A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, T. Higgins, and Keenan Allen gone. Couple running backs. Good value here in the third round. James Conner, Cam Akers, Ezekiel Elliott, and Eli Mitchell. Jalen Waddle to finish the third round, and David Monty to start. I got to think about where I want to go. There goes DK Metcalf at 4.3. Apparently, Metcalf is holding out still, supposedly. We'll find out. He's also rehabbing his injury, so I don't know. He might just be hurt. Not 100% sure. Ooh, I wanted Josh Jacobs there. That's okay. It's a tough decision. I'll take a gamble on Gibson with Joe Mixon and Nick Chubb already on my squad. I'll take a gamble in the 4th round on Gibson. DK to the Packers for Jordan Love and a 2057 8th round pick. Yeah, DK to the Packers would be phenomenal. I would love that. I would love that. I would love that. I mean, I was starting to think about today. I mean, I still believe in Metcalf with the Seahawks, just in terms of sheer target volume he should receive next season. But overall, if he does get traded to a better team, it would definitely be a better fantasy outlook overall, without a doubt. All right. Into the 4th round, we got Jay Herbert off the board at 4.8. Another tight end and Darren Waller at 4.9. A little run on running backs. Breece Hall, Josh Jacobs, Gibson, Kenneth Walker, and J.K. Dobbins at running back tier really starting to drop overall. We'll see what happens as we finish up the 4th round. Ronald says they are much, much more likely to trade Lockett. Yeah, I don't disagree. I won't be surprised if they pay Metcalf the bag and then try to ship Lockett. I don't disagree. DK would go top 15 then, yeah. If he got traded to the Packers, that would change everything, without a doubt. Good value there at 4.11, Jerry. Snagging up Deontay Johnson. I like it, I like it. Guys are killing it tonight, man. Running backs have got absolutely ate up. Lots of light green on the board. Good handful of QBs, good handful of running backs. Plenty of good receivers taken as well. Good looking draft tonight, guys. Prices, if I was DK, I would want out of Seattle. Yeah, not much going on there. Guess they got a decent running back room if everyone can stay healthy. Andrew says she's taking a chance on DK. Hey, I have no problem with DK as a wide receiver too. If you go QB early, heavy running back, tight end early, I don't really mind him as your wide receiver 1 as long as you hit on the right guys throughout the rest of your draft. You guys know I've been vocal about still believing in Metcalf all off season long. I did want to bring up, so what I read today is that Kyron Williams of the Rams is dealing with an injury. Darrell Henderson is dealing with an injury. And he's still got Cam Akers, I mean, volatile at the position as well. So the Rams running back room is looking like an absolute mess. An absolute mess. I don't know. It's early in the offseason. They got plenty of time to get healthy. But I don't know. I thought that was interesting and probably something we should talk about tonight is that the Rams running back room is not looking too good from an injury standpoint at this point. Ronald, I'm sure most players want out of their team to choose where they want to be. Sure. Yeah. Almost like the NBA, right? Slade, he broke his foot. Yeah, that's not good. Right? Not good. My muscles feel so bad. I drink a Fairlife protein shake. Hopefully that'll help somehow. Yeah, gotta get some amino acid powders, man. Those will really help. All right, I'm going Burrow here. I want Burrow as my QB tonight. Get the stack with Higgins. Get Joe Mixon. I want that Bengals offensive power on my squad tonight. Ronald, he read it out loud. Uh-oh, what did I read out loud? Ronald, I'm sitting in a chair and my muscles hurt. Fair enough. Guys, we got 19 people viewing tonight. What is going on, everybody? If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you come join the Catch family. And, of course, let's try and get as many likes on tonight's stream as possible. Hop in the live chat. Let me know what's popping, guys. Hop in some fantasy discussion. Let me know how everyone is doing. Up to 20 people watching tonight. Can we get 20 likes on tonight's stream, guys? Really, really would help us out. Of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we would love to have you in a future mock draft as well. Make sure you join our Discord page, completely free, down below. Best way to get updates on when we are mocking and to get the early invites as well. All right, Albert goes with A.J. Dillon at 5.9, a beautiful selection. Scary Terry goes at 5.8. I considered both of those players at 5.7, but I just didn't know if Burrow would fall to 6.6, so I went ahead and snagged him up, trying to go with a little bit of a stack tonight. Mixon, Higgins, Burrow. I don't think there's any way you can come out with Chase, Mixon, and Burrow unless maybe you have the 11th or 12th pick, a late first-round pick, and a early second-round pick, and one of those guys would both have to fall against their ADP a little bit, which could certainly happen, but it still is a little bit of a tougher scenario overall, so to speak. Jerry says, I like the way my team is looking. Yeah, you've gotten some great players to fall to you, man. Taylor, Etienne, Samuel, Deontay Johnson, Josh Allen's a good-looking squad, for sure. Slate says, I like your team. Slate says, I was aiming for A.J. Dillon. I was too. It's a great pick, Albert. It's a great pick. All right, I got to make a selection. I feel like I need to go receiver. I would definitely have gone A.J. Dillon here, but since he's gone, I'm going to go receiver. I'll snag up Hollywood Brown for now. Yeah, running back is gross. I'm going to have to snag a tight end at some point, too. All right, so to end the 4th round, we saw Scary Terry, A.J. Dillon, Godwin, Mike Williams, Allen Robinson gone. To the 5th round, we got Kareem Hunt, Hunter Renfrow, Tony Pollard, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, and Hollywood Brown off of the board. Guys, killing it tonight. Ronald, you guys know I'm associated with the 420 Hustler channel. We lost one of our main guys this week. That's why I haven't been around as much. Just a few days. He was a Jerry of the channel. Uh-oh. What do you mean you lost him? He left the channel or something happened to him, yeah? All right, let's see. How was Devontae the 5th receiver drafted? Yeah, I mean, still not everyone has that full conviction on Devontae Adams, with his change of scenery. I'm not surprised that he's at 5. I would argue Adams, for the sake of argument, over Chase or Diggs, but plenty of people, believe in the consistency you'll get out of Diggs going back to the same offense, obviously re-signing with the Bills, or at least restructure his contract and everything after all the wide receiver contract drama this offseason, and sticking with his boy Josh Allen. And a lot of people like the upside that you get out of Chase, and if there's some hesitancy around Devontae Adams and Derek Carr throwing to him, a new offense, no longer with Aaron Rodgers, which to me I don't think is going to make a huge difference. But some people just don't have that full conviction there. So I'm not surprised he goes at 5, but I personally would not have him ranked anywhere lower than 5 whatsoever. Let's see. You're like the main guy here that everyone knows. Oh, okay, I got you. Oh, okay, that's awful, man. I'm sorry to hear that, Ronald. Rest in peace, man. Thoughts and prayers to you guys over there at 420 and all his family involved. That's awful to hear, man. I'm sorry. Definitely not fun to deal with, broski. Hate to hear that. Hate to hear it, man. All love, bro. All right, big run at receiver in the 6th round. Renfrow, Sutton, Jeudy, Hollywood, Brandon Cooks, Thielen, couple running backs, some committee approach, handcuff type guys getting thrown in here. Kareem Hunt, Tony Pollard, Damon Harris. We see another QB off the board, and Jalen Hurts. There goes Amon-Ra St. Brown to Jerry. It's a good selection overall. There goes CEH. Yeah, running backs are starting to get a little ugly. Mr. Sarcastic takes Rashad Bateman at 7.1. Let's go. Into the 7th round. Ronald, I still see Renfrow going so late in drafts. Yeah, I don't have a problem with it because I love Renfrow, especially as a wide receiver 2, a wide receiver 3. I got no problem with it whatsoever. Like, I'll let his ADP keep falling. People, some are kind of sleeping on him. Yeah. Listen, like, yes, there's less targets now that Devontae Adams is there, right? Like, there's some reason to be concerned, but not really. Like, just because you add another wide receiver one to an offense, especially with the way that Renfro plays, you know, he's getting a ton of red zone targets, slot type guy, shifty guy. Like, adding Devontae Adams to that offense is going to open up a lot of things for Hunter Renfro. It's going to make defenses have a much tougher time covering both receivers. And I think it's a positive for Hunter Renfro. I think he's going to be completely fine. And this is a top 12 fantasy receiver in full PPR. Last season, he was an absolute monster. 128 targets, 103 receptions, just over 1,000 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns. I mean, he's going to be heavily involved in that offense. This is the exact type of receiver that Josh McDaniels is going to be looking for. I mean, he's going to have a great season, in my opinion. So if you can take him in the 6th round, I think he's got wide receiver 2 potential for your fantasy roster. I got no beef whatsoever with going out and selecting him. So I'm going to take Devonta Smith off the board as my wide receiver 3, a receiver I really have enjoyed targeting as of late. And got some nice upside at the receiver position today. Higgins, Brown, and Devonta Smith. Ronald says same with Ayuk. Ayuk is going to be a steal. Going to have that 3rd-year boost after the sophomore slump you saw, like even Nelson Aguilar have. Yeah. You know, I like Ayuk as well, especially with the Debo situation going on. And, like, you know, just looking at things, I mean, he's ranked 91 overall. Still finished as a top 35 receiver, you know. 826 receiving yards, 5 touchdowns. Like, at worst, he's a good wide receiver too, on a really interesting offense as well. So I know that you've been targeting Ayuk, especially with your style of drafting, and yeah, I think he's definitely worth the shot at worst where you can currently draft him as well. Jerry, come on. There's 20 viewers on the stream, only 9 likes. Hit that like button, baby. Let's try and get as many likes on tonight's stream as possible, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel as well. Hop in the live chat, guys. Don't be afraid. Hop in the fantasy conversation. Let us know what you guys think of the draft and everything that's coming up throughout the draft as well. All right, here in the 7th round, got 4 receivers: Bateman, Devonta Smith, Darnell Mooney, Drake London. 3 running backs: Michael Carter, Melvin Gordon, Miles Sanders. I would say all committee approach type guys. 2 tight ends in a row: Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert. Jerry asking, Simon, did you want Ertz there? And 2 QBs, Prescott and Murray, going all the way at 7.8, kind of falling down in ADP tonight. Derek goes out and gets his QB on his home team, stacks him with Dalton Schultz. I took Joe Burrow at 5.7. Jalen Hurts went at 6.10. So you see plenty of drafts where Murray is starting to fall back just a couple spots. But you see plenty of drafts where he's going as the 3rd or 4th QB off the board as well. All right, so Ayuk goes at 7.12. Speaking of Brandon Ayuk, and Christian Watson starts the 8th round at 8.1, excuse me, followed by Russell Wilson at 8.2. Talk says, I'm on the Eli Mitchell train. I think they won't use Debo as a running back as much. Ronald says, I am not on that train because I don't trust the Niners. They will have a different lead back every year, and they all do awesome. They all look like studs the next year, someone new. You might get Shanahan. Jerry making a good point. Derek went with Dak, Lamb, and Schultz, and I said I drafted Prescott, stacked him with Schultz, and somehow missed CeeDee Lamb there. All right, so I gotta make a selection here. I feel like I need to add another running back. Pretty happy with the receiving room. Wow, running backs are just disgusting, man. I'll take Rashad Penny here. Just cross my fingers. He's going to have those weeks where he really hits and or he stays fully healthy. I mean, I think if Rashad Penny can stay fully healthy, my opinion, he's the guy this year. You know, even with them going out and adding to the position in the draft. But, of course, I guess he returned to the Seahawks OTAs on Tuesday, so that's a good thing. But I mean, I like Kenneth Walker as well, but I still got a good feeling about Penny. Still got a good feeling about Penny. All right, let's see. I think Eli's our best running back this year. Yeah, I like Eli Mitchell as well. I especially like him as an RB3. Like, I think he's a great flex option. I understand Ronald's point too. I mean, the Niners will consistently Shanahan you. They're probably just as bad as the Patriots. I mean, you guys could go back last offseason. I consistently told you guys I want nothing to do with the Niners running backs. Even when the season started, I still kept warning you guys. I want nothing to do with the Niners running backs, including Mitchell. I will admit that. And I was kind of wrong there, but it's just too risky for me. It's just too risky. And I can understand that take. So I understand that. All right, Michael says taking Herbert 4.8 may have cost me some good value. I mean, I considered him at 4.6. I think he's pretty damn good value at 4.8. Yeah, you probably could have gone with a running back there if you wanted to. Your receivers look fine, and Evans, Moore, and Thielen. I think it's a good spot to land Justin Herbert. So it just kind of depends if you think a running back, a receiver, or even a tight end was a little bit better value there overall, then sure. But I mean, Herbert at the end of the fourth is pretty good value, in my opinion. Jerry says, I don't know about your team to catch. Yeah, a little bit of upside involved tonight, especially at the receiver position, then trying to go for a stack here. Higgins, Mixon, and Burrow. I feel decent about this team. I'm not too upset with it, but I get it. Watson with the first pick in the 8th. Wow, I'm not used to him going that high yet. There are a lot of fantasy managers who do have that conviction in Watson. So I get it, especially if you're a Green Bay Packer fan. Slade, let us know your thoughts about Christian Watson overall as well. Andrew, you're making me laugh on the running backs. Uh-oh. Just because there's none left. Chase, sorry guys, I missed tonight's draft. I had some things come up. It happens, bro. It's all good. It's all good. No worries at all, my dude. No worries at all. Appreciate you dropping by nonetheless. Patriots or Ravens, Eagles or Dolphins. Yeah, man. Dolphins are going to be a mess this year as well. Ravens are actually, that's a good point. The Ravens have consistently been pretty much a headache too, especially with Lamar Jackson at the QB position is basically a running back as well. Those are good points too. Dolphins are going to be disgusting this year, man. Just from the running back position, going to be completely ugly. Let's see. I need another running back, but they're all risky. Yeah, at this point, you're just taking flyers. You're just taking straight up committees and hoping for those 50-50 splits and or injuries. Ronald says he likes my team. Thanks, Ronald. I mean, Penny is a horrible pick. Yeah, at that point, I saw earlier, said you think Penny gets hurt. And once again, it goes back to what I was just saying. Like, you look at the running back position right now, like you're just taking a flyer, right? There's really nothing at the position overall. Chase Edmonds, James Robinson. I mean, it's ugly out here. I'm gonna get my tight end. I'm gonna get Dawson Knox here. I was really worried because I kind of took Penny just as a bench guy, and I thought about going Dawson Knox there to secure my tight end, but he still fell out to 9.7, which I'm pretty happy with. All right, so Slade says, in my eyes, Christian Watson is Rodgers' only target. He's lengthy and fast. I watched him play at NDSU. Yeah, a lot of people have that same conviction in Watson, that he's going to be the number one guy. At worst, he'll be the number 2 guy with that defensive pressure alleviated by some of the other options there, although there's not that many great options. But, yeah, we've seen Watson go anywhere. I mean, we've seen him go anywhere between the 6th and 12th. Like, he's all over the place. Maybe not as late as the 12th. Maybe a little bit closer to the draft. And, if Spencer's drafting, watch out, because he wants Watson on his team. So look out for those Green Bay Packers fans. All right, let's see here. Finishing up the 9th round, we saw James Cook, Devin Singletary, running back, Gabe Davis, Russell Gage, Bobby Trees, Jarvis Landry, receiver, Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford, and Trey Lance at QB. Derek going double QB. Oh, and Derek Carr, excuse me, for Slade. And 2 tight ends, Dawson Knox by myself and Pat Freiermuth to Andrea. Yeah, Andrea, no one left at QB at all. No one left. All right, let's see. Rodgers has connection, not Christian. He has a connection with Lazard, but I think Sammy Watson's actually going to play a big role this year. Interesting. Don't forget, Cobb is not nothing. He can have a full role he may now. Sure. He had a full role that 1 week. What was that week that all the receivers were hurt? And then Tanyan got hurt that game as well, I think. I remember I actually started Randall Cobb that week. I'm going to go with Tyler Algier here. Give me the Algier, man. I got to make a little queue here. I'm going to make a queue. I feel like I'm missing players. It's probably my final running back for the night. I'm a little spooked by Henderson now. I was about to say, I was looking for Tim Patrick, but Emil went out and got him at 10.2. Good pick. All right, so here in the 10th round, we got Javonte Williams, Damian Pierce, Tyler Algier off the board. The running back position, Tim Patrick, Olave, and Alan Lazard off the board at receiver, followed by Chase Claypool. Kirk Cousins is gone. We got our first defense off the board at 10.8 with the Buffalo Bills. Chase says, I love Emil's team with those 3 running backs. Not the biggest fan of Mitchell, but Cook and Fournette is really good. I think Mitchell's a great RB3, especially behind Cook and Fournette. And I think Carter could get some decent playing time this year as well. I really think that Hall and Carter are going to split some good time. So I love that 3 running back start. Still land George Kittle at tight end. Big upside play with Mike Williams at receiver, but a really good consistent receiver in Hunter Renfrow. And you land Russell Wilson. He's kind of a dark horse to win MVP this year. I think he's going to have a good season, much improved off last season being hurt. And you get 2 good late round values in Jarvis Landry and Tim Patrick. I think it's a good looking team so far, Emil. I don't want to jinx it, but I kind of think Amari Rodgers is going to break out, take over the slot role. Yeah, I think there's a chance. He really didn't do much last season, but I think there's definitely a chance. Any news on Debo's situation? Is he staying? I have not seen anything. I'm not seeing anything. Talks, he's at mandatory minicamp. We still don't really know either way. Yeah, I haven't heard anything. But I guess he's at mandatory minicamp, which is good to know. I'd like to say for the record that sometimes when I type Emil, my computer autocorrects it to Emily all the time. We might as well just never pronounce Emil's name correct or type it correct. Sorry, Emil. I still can't believe I called you Emily. I feel like we're never going to forget about that. I missed the alt and talk salt, says Jerry. Chase, if he still wants to opt out, I don't want to draft him. I don't know, it just may be me. Yeah, I'm not... We'll have more clarification the closer to the season. So we'll see what happens. And at the moment, I'm staying off, but he could end up being a huge steal, especially in like underdog drafts, you know. All right, boys and girls, it's been a great mock draft tonight so far. Appreciate you guys being here with me. Appreciate you guys drafting with me. Like I said, I'll have the invite for tomorrow night's mock draft posted on Discord tonight, and Steven will be mocking with us tomorrow night as well. So make sure you guys come and hang out at least and see what's going on. Ooh, receiver really got ate up. I was kind of hoping to land Sky Moore here, but I knew it probably wasn't going to happen. All right, I've got the Bengals quadruple stack going. I've got everyone but Jamar Chase on this team. So I'm a Bengals fan tonight. I got Higgins, I got Burrow, I got Mixon, I got Tyler Boyd. Let's go Bengals. I'll go ahead and hit auto pick. Looks like T-Mills couldn't make it tonight, but it's all good. Spencer, what's up? What's going on, bro? Can't imagine anyone opts out past a week or 2 these days. Hasn't worked for anyone. John, whenever you change that voice, think you're signed off, then look in the draft isn't over. I just got to give the shout outs throughout the draft. Let you guys know what's good. I guess I do have like a closing voice, don't I? What up, Spence? What's popping, bro? Appreciate you coming by. All right, 11th round is over. We saw 2 tight ends, Gronk and Gesicki. We got a Deshaun Watson auto pick in the 11th. We got Tua off the board at 11.12. Got a couple receivers. Rondell Moore, Kadarius Toney, Tyler Boyd, Christian Kirk, Sky Moore. Buccaneers defense is gone. Second defense taken off the board. 2 running backs, Rashad White and Chase Edmonds. Here in the 12th round, we got Njoku and Ramondre Stevenson gone. And we'll see what happens here. Andrew's on the clock. Then we got Albert on the clock. Then we'll get an auto pick, and I will be on the clock myself. I know, I did kind of have an interesting team tonight. Kind of looking for some upside at receiver. Probably need to go and draft another receiver. 5 running backs. Got Dawson Knox, the tight end, Burrow, QB. Interesting team. Spence, tired AF. Try to hit the hay. Saw the stream was on. Appreciate you dropping by before you go to bed. Let the catch push you to sleep, bro. Got Stafford and Kupp and Dak and Lamb, Schultz double stack going heavy at the stacks tonight, my dude. I like it. I like it. I like it. Wow, receiver is ugly. Kind of like George Pickens here. I don't know, man. I'm going to draft Hunter Henry. And then I'm going to go for a later round receiver. I'll go the second tight end behind Dawson Knox. Give me Hunter Henry. Spence out of here. Have a great night, Spence. Appreciate you dropping by. Love to see you, bro. Hope you're drafting with us tomorrow, Spence. Love to have you in tomorrow night's draft. Peace out, bro. Take care, my dude. All right. Into the 12th round. Into the 12th round, I should say. Spence walked 13.5 miles with 2 golf bags. Let's go, bro. Out there grinding. Spence, like I said, bro, hope you draft with us tomorrow. We'll have Steven in the building. And love to have you here on those Wednesday night streams. Get some rest, my dude. Ronald, last night I had the stream on, but I was too tired to sit up and type. Hey, we appreciate it, bro. Appreciate any support anytime you guys chime in when you're having those long days. Appreciate when you guys are actively drafting or hanging out. And when you guys just throw the stream on and fall asleep or whatever you guys need to do. Appreciate you guys either way. Talk someone steal George Pickens from him. Yeah, I think Pickens is a good pick here in the 12th round. I decided to go Henry there. I felt like, why not get a second tight end? I feel like there's a number of receivers I could draft at 13.7 who show that same value. So if I miss Pickens, I'm good with it. Tee off at tomorrow at 4 p.m. So I probably won't be there. It'll be like tonight, likely. No worries, bro. No worries. Spence, I am doing Underdog drafts Friday and Saturday. So if you want to hop in, hit me up on Discord, bro. But get your rest, man. Get your rest. We'll catch you when we can, my dude. Get it? We'll catch you at the catch. So small announcement coming tomorrow, guys. We'll have a small announcement on tomorrow night's stream. So make sure you guys stay tuned. And we'll have some more announcements coming the end of the month for the channel as well, right before we hit that 1 year mark. Crazy, man. I can't believe it's already been a year. I mean, it hasn't been, but 11 months, almost a year of doing this. It's been a blast. It's been a wild ride. Just appreciate this community, man. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Got a lot coming for the channel, man. I'm excited. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow's game 3 of the finals. No worries. No worries. Yeah, man. If you guys are watching the finals tomorrow, I totally get it. I feel like right after the NBA finals are over, fantasy football is just going to blow up, right? Would you guys disagree? I mean, I guess we got baseball going on, but I feel like the NBA finals is kind of like the final thing for sports fans before they hop like deep into fantasy football. Outside of us here who are crazy and have been having fantasy football discussions every week and almost every day since the season ended. Pray, I love the thumbnail. Love to see the GOAT. Yeah, we threw Brady on there tonight. Ronald, you could say you caught it at the catch. Yeah, I could. Baseball doesn't have as much hype as basketball. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's not the exciting time of baseball either, you know? It's when the preseason starts for sure. Yeah, because then you get more clarification. You're getting closer to who's injured, who's not injured, who might get injured, who might miss some of the beginning of the season, how teams are forming. you know, how rosters look overall, how depth charts, more importantly, are looking at certain positions, how people are looking in preseason games. So you're absolutely right. Explodes week 1 of the preseason. When it hits TV, it jumps. That's probably true. It's probably true. I also can't be here tomorrow, says Slade. No worries. Yeah, well, happy to have you any day we can, my dude. Pray I can't stand to watch baseball. It just bores me. I used to watch a lot, especially with my aunt. And I used to watch a lot of Nationals games, but we like suck now. Once we won the World Series, I was like, let's go. And it's been kind of ugly ever since, especially as of late. Developing news: Broncos and Walton Paneer family have entered into a purchase and sale agreement to acquire the team. If anyone cares about that. Mr. Sarcastic, I think he got 2 really good value picks there. Darrell Henderson at 12.12 and George Pickens at 13.1. So you guys I had on my personal queue. All right, I'm going to pick up Kendrick Bourne, then I'll go kicker or defense to end the night. Good draft tonight, everyone. Guys killed it tonight, per usual. It's sad to see the amount of time I spend watching the preseason this year. I was going to be sad. Preseason's got some good indicators here and there, especially fantasy. I know people keep up with 150 plus games. Yeah, my aunt, I mean, she's retired. She's she's chilling. She watches baseball year round, dude. She loves it, and I respect that. Baseball is like what football, to her, what football is to me. So people look at people who watch football, even though it's a shorter season, they're like, I don't get it. But hey, it's hard to explain when you have that love for a sport, Pray, how many people are playing the Madden 23 demo? Oh gosh, I haven't even thought about it. Slade, could you go over my team for sure? I got you. Got you. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you want me to go over your team. And let me make this final selection, then I'll start with Slade. I'm going to go defense over kicker tonight. I'm going to take the Colts, but the Patriots sitting there would also be a really good option. All right. Slade, let's check out the team. Ski. All right. QB, we're late QB tonight. We got Derek Carr, I think a solid choice. Probably going to be your QB1 in the 9th round. Good value there. And then Tua is more of an upside pick for some depth at 11.12. I'm fine with that if you wanted to go late QB tonight. Tight end, a little bit worried. I'm not fully confident with Njoku as a tight end 1. It's a little bit risky. Could pay off, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't like that personally for my team, but that's where you're at. It's all Gucci. All right. Yeah. Let me know how you feel about Njoku. I mean, Njoku got the bag. They're going to have to give him a lot of targets, right? But, yeah. Big contract. Fair enough. He'll probably garner the targets. All right. Receiver. We got Adams, Waddle, Robinson, Ayuk, Watson. Really good value receiver all the way through the draft. A solid wide receiver room. 5 solid guys. A lot of consistency here. A little bit upside in Ayuk and Robinson. Good receiving room. Got nothing bad to say about it. Running backs, we got Swift, Monty, Kareem Hunt, and Jamal Williams. I don't know about you. I don't have a... Well, I guess you're kind of going for Jamal as a handcuff to Swift, which is fine. But just keep in mind, when Swift was hurt last season, we saw all kinds of different running backs step up and really not a whole lot of Williams. I mean, he had a couple good games, but you look at the opponents here. I mean, Baltimore was actually really bad against the run last season. Chicago, not good against the run. And Seattle was one of the worst teams in the league against the run. So, really, I mean, it's still not an awful year as the RB2, 601 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns. We just saw a lot of other running backs used last season. So, I don't know how much I like him as a handcuff. You could have gone with a guy like Dameon Pierce or Tyler Algier there, even James Robinson, Darrell Henderson, Alexander Madison, Ronald Jones, Ramondre Stevenson. Personally, I like all those guys before drafting Williams, but I get the logic of going out and getting him with Swift as well. So it's a good team overall, good defense value with the Cowboys, good kicker value with Nick Folk. I think receiver is the strongest point of this team. If you're going late round QB, I think you did fine there. Tight end, I have some concerns, but if you're confident, I'm good. Overall, the running back room, I think you'd be fine. You might have to play the waivers for some bench positions as well. All right, let me take a sip of water here. All right. Jerry, let's see what we got here. Jerry, I like your team tonight. We got JT. I picked 2. I'm sure you're happy with that. ETN, Chase Edmonds, and Naheem Hines. So running backs a little bit then. You'd probably be playing the waivers throughout the season, which is fine. You have some upside at other positions. But JT leading the room is going to help. And then if ETN steps up and does what a lot of people think he's going to do, I think that's fine. I mean, still good value in the 11th and 12th round. Really no one ahead of the guys he selected. Like, I put them in the same tier as all the guys he got drafted. So I'm fine with Edmonds and Hines in the 11th and 12th. Upside at QB, got Josh Allen. I think he did really well drafting receivers throughout the draft. Debo, Deontay Johnson, Amon-Ra, Treylon Burks, Gabe Davis. Why do I always forget Jameson's first name? I keep thinking about all the memes, and they're calling him J-Mo, and I just want to call him J-Mo. So Jameson Williams, good upside. DJ Chark, good value at 13.2. I didn't even notice he drafted our boy Tyler Ferguson, too. Let's go. Shout out to our guy, Tyler Ferguson. And you got your tight end, Zach Ertz, that you have a lot of confidence in. So it's a good team. Running back's a little bit thin, So you'd probably be looking to solidify it throughout the season. But other than that, I like this team. It's a good draft, man. Receiver room is really, really strong as well. All right, Derek, let's see what we got. Derek, I like what you did tonight. I was playing around with the stack. You played around with 2 stacks. So you got Prescott. On top of Prescott, you got Schultz and CeeDee Lamb. So you got a stack going there. You got Stafford on top of that. You got the Cup stack. So if you're going for stacks, it's a good-looking team, man. Outside of that, the receiver position, you got Cooks and Lazard and not John Ross, right? Justin Ross. Okay, interesting pick to end the draft there. Nice little upside pick in the 14th round. You also got Tyler Higbee. So you got some interesting players here. Running back room, I think maybe a little bit thin. James Conner, I'm fine with. I know you have some faith in Kenneth Walker, so I'm fine with that. Patterson, not an awful value in the 8th round, right? I know you've been taking Rachaad White a lot in late rounds. So Lazard, Cooks, Lamb, Cup, good value where you got all those receivers. Ross, a nice upside pick. Higbee, I'm fine with as a tight end too. So you get Matt Gay in there as well. I like the stack value, and I think that's where you'd be looking to get most of your collective points, and running back would kind of take backseat. But I think that you probably feel like you got good value at running back throughout the draft. So it's a good draft overall. All right, let's see here. All right, Michael, we got Jay Herbert at 4.8. Good value at the QB position. You'd be fine at QB all season long. Go out and get Matt Ryan in a late round. I'm fine with that as well. Add some depth, or if you need potential trade value for bye week, whatever you need, you've got it. Once again, I think Herbert's fine to take in the 4th round. I don't think it costs you too much, but if there was a running back or receiver you really wanted there, who knows? Maybe Herbert falls out to 5.5. Maybe doesn't. Maybe goes at 5.1. Or there's probably still a QB that you could have liked at 5.5 or even 6.8. But nonetheless, I have no beef whatsoever getting Herbert as your QB1, going out and targeting him. Tight end, you got Hawkinson, probably pretty damn good value at 8.8, most would say. I've been, suggesting drafting a tight end too with Hawkinson just because of that shoulder injury last season. But nonetheless, if he's the only tight end you go out and get, you can still probably acquire another tight end off the waiver wire before the regular season starts or within the first 4 weeks. So that's probably fine. All right, running backs, we got Eckler, Jones, Melvin Gordon, Gus Edwards. A little bit thin overall at running back, but nonetheless good value at the position throughout the draft. And as long as 2 of those guys step up on a consistent basis, you'll be fine. And I think that with the guys you drafted, absolutely 2 to 3 of those guys would step up. Receivers, you did a really good job drafting receivers. Great value at receiver all the way through the draft. Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Adam Thielen, Russell Gage, Christian Kirk. A lot of consistency here. Some nice upside in Russell Gage, especially when Chris Godwin is not playing. And I think that Christian Kirk's a good value in the 11th round. Money Mack, a great kicker as well. It's a good overall team, man. I like it. I like it a lot. Andrea's got her hand up. Let's see what we got here. All right, we got Brady and Justin Fields, Freiermuth and Albert O. So good depth at QB and tight end. I got nothing bad to say about either of those position groups. Receiver, you did a really good job. Really, really good value. A lot of you guys are doing a really good job throughout these subscriber mock drafts at identifying good value at the receiver position all the way through the draft. So Stephon Diggs, Metcalf, and Chris Godwin. When Godwin comes back healthy, that's a wide receiver 1, a wide receiver 2, and a flex all season long. I love that. Then I love the upside of getting Drake London at 7.10. And why not take a flyer on Rondale Moore in the 11th round? So great job drafting receivers tonight, and the running back room looks strong too. We got Kamara, and you got Zeke, then you got Zeke's handcuff. And there's going to be weeks when you could play Zeke and Pollard. I love the selection of Dameon Pierce at 10.3. Why not take Ronald Jones as your 5th RB at 12.3? A good team overall. No kicker, no defense. Who cares? Drop 2 guys when the season starts, right? So it's a good team overall for sure, Andrew. For sure. Let's see. Mr. Sarcastic. I hate drafting number 1 overall. ID2. Went with CMC. Took your own conviction tonight. I'm fine with that. We saw CMC go number 1 last night as well. And in underdog drafts, he's been going at that value. It's been interesting this past week to see him go at the value of 1.1. Javonte Williams goes at 2.12. I like that little stack there. I had both those guys on my team last season. CH, James Cook, and Henderson. So I think you got good value at the running back position throughout the draft. Personally, I don't want to pick CMC number 1. I mean, I picked him number 1 last season, and it destroyed me. And I'm just not there. But if you're there, that's fine. If you got the conviction, we now have had 2 separate drafters in a row. In the catch fam, go and take CMC in a redraft format at 1.1. So if that's where you guys are at, I'm fine with it. I'm not personally there. I'm not going to advise for it. But if you guys are there, hey, I always say trust your gut, trust your conviction. And I got no beef with that. All right, Tyler Pitts. What am I saying? Kyle Pitts as your tight end, completely fine with that. Lamar Jackson, completely fine as your QB1, and you go out and you back him up. The upside pick, the final pick of the draft, and Zach Wilson. Fine with that as well. Receiving room, we got Pittman, Bateman, Moore, Gallup, Sky Moore, and George Pickens. Once again, a great job identifying good value receiver throughout the draft, especially on a team where you essentially went light receiver. I don't want to say 0 receiver, but you got a tight end in the first 5 rounds, a QB in the first 5 rounds, and then 2 running backs in the first 5 rounds. I think he did a good job identifying, receiver value and running back value throughout the draft. So it's a good-looking team. All right, let's see. Peace out, Slade. Have a good night. Let's see. It was definitely another fun night, everyone, Jerry. Appreciate you guys. Albert in the building. What's up, bro? What's up? Had Stafford, Higbee, and Kupp, then Dak Lamb. Oh, I missed Higbee. I keep missing people in the on the stacks tonight. Imagine if everyone who drafted asked for John to go over their team. It's happened before. It'll probably happen closer we get to the regular season, which is fine. All right, let's see. Catch, I won the championship. My phone glitched and auto-drafted Derrick Henry. Let's go. It's been a minute since I played any MUT, man. Mr. Sarcastic, appreciate it. 100%. Yeah, you guys killed this draft per usual. You guys have been killing it lately. And, yeah, I expect nothing less from you guys. Albert, appreciate you drafting with us tonight. Appreciate everyone who drafted. Albert, let's see what you got here. Trey Lance and Kirk Cousins at QB. Did you get some nice consistency at Kirk Cousins? I'm fine with him as a QB1. And then Trey Lance provides that upside. I'm not completely there with Trey Lance personally. But I know that he's really coming up as a name in the fantasy community. And if that's a guy you guys want to go and target, I'm fine with it. Especially if you didn't have Kirk Cousins, I'd be more worried. But you get that consistency out of Cousins. You're available to leave Lance on your bench until the time comes. Obviously, you're fine at tight end. You got Travis Kelce, running backs. I like this running back room. A little bit light. Would have liked to see a 5th running back here. But Najee Harris, Breece Hall, A.J. Dillon, Madison. You got a handcuff at the end there. Got a 2 great committee backs in Hall and Dillon. Then I think Najee Harris can have a phenomenal year. I mean, I considered Najee at 1.7 over Joe Mixon. I really think that argument's fine. Could have seen him gone at 1.8. Could have seen him gone at 1.5, 1.6. So I think Harris is really good value at 1.9 to find RB1. Receivers, we got Keenan Allen. Huge consistency there. Then 3 really good receivers in a row. Cortland Sutton, Mooney, and Juju. Good value there in the 6th, 7th, and 8th round. I'm not really there on Tony, but why not take a flyer? Like, you're taking a flyer in the 11th round no matter what, essentially. There's not really... I mean, I'd probably rather go with Kendrick Bourne, Dotson, DJ Chark, George Pickens, even Rondell Moore before I go Tony. But if you want to take that upside potential at boomer bust, I'm fine with it. Niners defense is fine. Daniel Carlson. Wow. Daniel Carlson was your kicker #1 last season. That's a good-looking team, my dude. Good-looking team. All right, you guys killed it. As usual, we will be drafting tomorrow night. Between 8:30 and 9 p.m., I'll let you guys know an official time tomorrow. I will drop the link for tomorrow night's mock draft at some point tonight or first thing in the morning. So make sure you guys keep a lookout. I'll give you guys an alert on Discord as well. Per usual, make sure you guys are part of the Discord channel. Link is in the description down below. Make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, baby. If you're new to the channel, come join the Catch family. And we'll be mock drafting again tomorrow night, mock drafting again Thursday night. And just looking forward to continuing to engage with you guys, engage with the community, and bring you guys together and have great fantasy discussion and get into these competitive mock drafts. You guys have been absolutely killing it. And I should have some content dropping in the morning throughout the week as well. And yeah, just another great mock draft, another great stream. Love you guys, love this community, love this channel. And like I said, even if you guys are not drafting tomorrow, make sure you guys swing by. We have an announcement coming tomorrow, and it's always a blast to have Steven in the building and to have our usual Wednesday night subscriber mock draft. So that'll do for this stream. Andrea, Ronald, Derek, Mr. Sarcastic, Prey, Albert, Jerry, Slade, Talks, Spencer, Chase Brown. Who else we got in here? Anyone I missed in the chat? Anyone who swung by and hung out? Anyone who drafted tonight? Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And everyone be safe. Have a great night. I got nothing else to say, but thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here at the Catch. And peace.